graphic design. Hey, graphic design. Hey, graphic design. Hey, what's up, guys? This is The Creative Janae. Here we talk about everything from graphic design, creativity, and just being inspired. So if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned. So today, we're going to be talking about different graphic design jobs out there. So if you're new to graphic design, you're probably thinking like, what could I actually do with this degree? Like what? Good news is there's a lot that you can do with this degree because why? Graphic design is everywhere. So today we're going to get into 6 graphic design roles that you can expect to see as a graphic designer. So let's jump right into it. So first up is a package designer. Now, a package designer basically designs anything from food packaging to your subscription boxes that you get in the mail. All of that is considered package design. Now, the role of a package designer is to create packages for Okay. Now, the role of a package designer is to do researching on what other brands are doing, come up with the roles and ideas for packaging, and then finally to prototype and construct different packages. So this is a big process from start to finish. So if you love doing things with your hands and, really being able to problem solve, this might be an avenue for you to explore. So next up is a publication designer. This designer can create anything from magazines to catalogs, newspapers, and more. So my first internship was actually at a magazine company. I got to see the designer's role in creating each layout, coming up with stories or designs that match the stories. So this is really cool if you like doing things like this, designing layouts and things of that nature. So if this is something that you like or you're interested in, I definitely recommend, doing more research on publication design, creating projects, making your own projects, having fun with it and seeing if you actually enjoy it. So number 3 is a motion graphics designer. Now, a motion graphics designer's role is to basically bring visuals to life through animation. Now, we see this all the time through commercials, to TV shows that we watch, to social media animations. All of these are considered motion graphics. So if you love creating things and making visuals move across the screen, this is definitely something that you may want to explore more. I recommend doing, tutorials and just having fun with it, playing with different graphics and seeing what you can come up with. So number 4 is a web designer. Now, a web designer's role is basically to create awesome, online websites. We see this all the time with online shopping. I know I do. I could spend hours just browsing at clothes, looking at items, and that's because you're intrigued by the designs, how photos look, how banners look at the top of a page. So if this is something that you like seeing or you're, drawn to this is something you may want to consider as a career path. Some of the things that designers do is doing a lot of research for websites, coming up with sketching, wireframing for the actual website itself. And also, you may not have to know this, but it's also good to know a little bit of code and a little bit of background in code in case you have to work with developers on a website. So that's all things to consider. So number 5 is a user experience, or for short, a UX designer. So UX designer's role is basically to design products that work really well for their user. We see this all the time with different apps or websites or those annoying updates on your phone. Let's take a shopping website, for instance. How many steps does it take for the user to get from the shopping page to the checkout page? So all of these steps in between is what the user experience designer thinks about. And last but not least is number 6, a user interface or UI designer. Now, UI designer's role is similar to a UX designer's role because basically you're designing for that product or service. For instance, such as apps, you will be designing the color schemes, the layout, the imagery that goes on the apps, making things function properly and keeping user experience in mind as you're designing. So you're designing to make things look aesthetically pleasing and to also work well with the user experience. Now, it is possible to be a UX and a UI designer. All of those work together to create awesome experiences for your user. So that completes this video, guys. If you stay with me this long, you're probably interested in graphic design. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And also don't forget to subscribe. And then finally, leave a comment below. I'd love to see what you're interested in or what you might want to pursue. And I'll catch you in my next video. Bye. Now the role of a package designer is to create packages for brands. Okay. Now I know how it feels to film things. Okay. Now the role of a package designer. No, I'm kidding. No, I was just yelling.